this channel, we've already discussed Mrs. Barnes, who is the Marvel Rivals skin that is based on the comic 1872. But today I want to talk about the other skin from this comic, which is Iron Man, or the steam-powered Iron Man. This run included a bunch of our beloved Marvel characters in a Wild Western alternate reality that makes up Battle World, meaning that it is one of the multiverses that is formed together to make the planet that Doctor Doom rules over. And on this planet we have a lot of the OG Avengers, Natasha, Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, as well as characters from the Daredevil and Spider-Man franchises as well. Tony Stark was the world's greatest inventor in this world, creating the vision of the future, which was even reflected in his little fortune teller machines that exist outside of buildings in Timely. And these little machines would be noticed by any Marvel fan to be reflective of the vision. And in this universe, Tony is also a weaponsmith. In 1862, he invents and gives a repeating rifle to the Union so that the Civil War would end, hoping that the weapon would be frightening enough in battle that they wouldn't even have to use it. After all, he had only been told that it was a demonstration, not that they would start open firing on the other army. And that is the first day to the long downward spiral that leads Tony Stark to being the town drunk. So torn up about what happened with the thing that he created that he doesn't even want to touch his workshop anymore. This is a really painful run to read as somebody who has enjoyed Marvel Comics because Tony has been sober for so long, so seeing him just like as the town drunk was really heartbreaking, but that's just because he's done well in the comics for so long. One of my personal favorite kind of Tony moments is unrelated to this in some ways, but it's through the Death of Doctor Strange run, where there are the mothers as the villains, and he kind of has this moment where like one of them gets inside of his suit and it really freaks him out to the point where like he almost relapses, and it's just really heartbreaking. And I just kind of thought about that the entire time I was reading this. So heartbreaking. Tony Stark is the town drunk, only picking up a weapon once more when his friend Sheriff Steve Rogers is killed by Wilson Fisk at the hands of Lester Poindexter, aka Bullseye, trying in his drunken rage to avenge his friend. After this, he's given a fortune from his own machine, something that was made by the world's greatest inventor. And while we're not told what his fortune is, it leaves Tony a bit hysterical, laughing and crying, and it's truly heartbreaking. But this leads him to go back to his workshop, hammering away at something with an inspiration he's been lacking for a very long time. And that is the steam-powered Iron Man suit, which he uses to try to save Timely from the corrupt government it's been led under. He uses the phrasing that the suit is his coffin, and it kind of leads to the point that he might not think it's going to work at all. But it was worth a shot to try because Steve had already died for this cause, so there was not really a whole lot else for him to give. But he warns the people he's fighting with that they have two options: go home and sleep or die in the streets by his hand, which is mostly just him trying to sound cool in like the Tony Stark way. And to be honest, it kind of worked. Since the town was out to get them for the most part anyway, it was definitely worth a shot to try to get some cool points. Once Fisk and his reign are taken down, Tony actually starts to sober up and returns to his workshop wanting to invent things that will make Timely a better place. And honestly, he looks really happy doing it. But I hope this answered any questions you have about steam-powered Iron Man and the comic run he is based off of. If you like this, be sure to like and comment and subscribe and hit that bell notification to know when we post more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Stay geeky. Bye!